Did you know there's a bullet out there that's smarter than a room full of tactical advisors? That's right, I'm not kidding. What if I told you there exists a guided bullet? A bullet equipped with intelligence, designed to change direction mid-air and hit its target with uncanny precision? Imagine a bullet that doesn't miss because it thinks for itself. Hard to believe, isn't it? Let me take you on a journey to uncover the reality of this extraordinary innovation in military technology, the smart bullet. First, let's understand what a smart bullet is. Traditional bullets travel in a straight line from the moment they exit a weapon. Once fired, their path is dictated by gravity, wind, and countless other variables outside the shooter's control. But the smart bullet changes everything we thought we knew about ballistics. This marvel of engineering includes tiny sensors, miniature control fins, and advanced guidance systems built into its design. Think of it as a tiny flying drone, but in the shape of a bullet. The bullet actively adjusts its trajectory through the air, processing data mid-flight to reach its intended target. But how does this work practically? Imagine a sniper shooting from over a mile away. Traditional sniper shots are feats of precision that require extensive calculations to hit a moving target at that range. We're talking about pattern recognition, anticipating motion, and even adjusting for things like Earth's curvature. A smart bullet eliminates guesswork. The shooter just aims in the general direction, and the bullet takes care of the rest. The United States Department of Defense has funded a project called Exacto, or Extreme Accuracy Tasked Ordnance, developed by DARPA, the secret laboratory where cutting-edge military tech is born. In Exacto, the bullet is equipped with internal sensors and a real-time optics system. These sensors constantly communicate with the firearm's external laser guidance, and the bullet adjusts its position to align with the target. Let's put that in layman's terms. It's essentially a self-guided mini-missile. In one groundbreaking trial, demo videos showed Exacto adjusting its path mid-air to follow a target that moved suddenly. Say someone tries to dodge it? No problem. The bullet recalibrates and zeroes in on them. Doesn't that sound like something straight out of a James Bond movie? But trust me, it's very much real. Now here's where it gets even crazier. There's a specific version of guided bullets capable of distinguishing between human targets based on heat signatures and even clothing types. Instead of hitting the closest moving object, they prioritize their assigned target, ignoring decoys and distractions. Imagine developing the ultimate weapon in accuracy, creating a parallel between precision and moral boundaries in warfare. Let's talk numbers, because that's always where things get technical but fascinating. The Exacto bullet travels at over 2,400 feet per second, faster than your average commercial plane moves. That's more than twice the speed of sound. A split second after leaving the barrel, its inner sensors analyze atmospheric pressure, wind direction, and even micro-drag along its surface. Can you imagine performing complex mathematics like calculus or trigonometry in less than a millisecond? Yeah, this bullet can. But here's the real kicker. Developing such an advanced piece of equipment wasn't easy, cheap, or quick. Behind the scenes were years of working with defense engineers, software experts, and material scientists. Each smart bullet costs over $10,000. Yes, just one bullet costs as much as a brand new motorcycle. At those prices, you're encouraged to only fire with good reason. Now, some of you might wonder, is this technology restricted to the military, or can we ever see it in public use? The answer is both fascinating and controversial. For now, its implementation has been limited to defense operations to fine-tune it for complicated battle scenarios. But the potential uses can stretch beyond wartime applications. Think of police snipers trying to defuse high-risk hostage situations. A guided bullet would minimize collateral damage, reduce public threats, and hit precise spots without endangering others nearby. Emergency responders or wildlife conservationists could use non-lethal variants to perform targeted tasks, such as tagging a moving animal for research. However, like with all futuristic tech, it sparks a debate. Critics argue about handing artificially intelligent ammunition too much power. With criminals or rogue nations acquiring this tech, the weapon's power could cause devastating societal consequences. Where's the balance? This moral dilemma will undoubtedly steer international defense policies over the coming decades. Let's shift gears and discuss something equally surprising: how this kind of revolutionary ammunition could lead to advancements outside the battlefield. Have you heard of micromotor technologies used previously in biology and manufacturing? The smart bullet improves the understanding of flight stability principles, which could inspire efficient micro-drones for rescue missions or drones serving underdeveloped regions without internet. What's also mind-boggling is how military technology often trickles down to improve civilian lives over generations. Did you know that GPS, the internet, and thermal imaging cameras all stemmed from defense projects like X-Acto? Could today's smart bullets become tomorrow's non-invasive medical diagnostic tools? Imagine identical principles guiding medical probes through your bloodstream, targeting cancer cells directly while dodging healthy tissue. Another benefit lies in education sectors like aeronautics and aerospace. Physics students analyzing dynamic data could benefit from borrowing theories applied to guided ammunition systems, understanding more precise formulas than previously possible. Believe it or not, science occasionally needs defense innovation to accelerate progress universally. So, where do we go from here? We've seen glimpses of tech shaping humanity's future. These smart bullets could expand human imagination further or raise ethical questions we debated for centuries. While that debate continues, these tiny, temperamental projectiles already prove one thing: when intelligence meets raw firepower, the edges of possibility blur significantly. And there you have it, the inside story behind how mankind took yet another giant leap in ballistic innovation. Have these smart bullets blown your mind? If nothing else, advancements like these continue to shape the revolutionary, sometimes borderline science fiction paths firearm history takes us on. Share your thoughts in the comments, because this, my friends, is only the beginning of what's next for technology and weapons alike.